My name is Dr. Catherine Teresa Kendall. What I do is look at the impact of co-infections between viruses and bacteria, specifically SARS-CoV-2, which is the cause of COVID. So I'll have a lot of agar plates, petri dishes. Mostly what I do is working in a sterile condition. The thing I find interesting about virology is that viruses are hijackers. So you understand how they get into the cell when they shouldn't, and then you look at what the next defense is against that, and then how they get around that and how they get around that. So it's almost like a game of cat and mouse. So it's very interesting in that sense. I was born in Blackpool. I lived in an area of Blackpool where there is a Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's and a Pizza Hut, you know, like the song. So we really didn't have any money. It was about halfway through year 11 that my maths teacher said I was going to get an E. I think I revised for January, February, and I got almost all A stars, which showed him. After GCSEs, I applied to a program that is run across the world. It's called United World Colleges, UWC. And I was accepted into one in Bosnia. So I moved to Bosnia. When I got there, I emotionally, mentally couldn't handle it. So by Christmas, I decided I'm going to come home. And when I had to leave, I really felt like I was giving up my future. I wanted to go to Cambridge. And I thought if I quit in the middle of this course, I'm never going to get back on this track. Did some voluntary work at Oxfam and then went back and I did my A-levels. I think by going back at 19, I had a much clearer idea of why I was there and what I was doing, and I just hammered it. I got 4 A stars and I was the first person from that college to ever go to Cambridge. So my career trajectory after going back has been very straightforward, but the difficulty that I had in school followed me until I was about 19. I did have to work on that before I was in a place where I could focus on the future. I decided to get into science because I thought I want to use my intelligence, my intellect, I want to use that to do something important. And what I realised is I wanted to piss my nose, and I couldn't do that and be a politician, you know. So I thought what I can do is be myself, look how I want to, use my brain, and do something important. And for me there was no other job that looked like that for me. So sometimes I'd look at something and think, that is going to be years worth of work. That's a lot of work. What if I don't do it right? What if? But you don't know till you do it. You know, you might think, well, I'm going to waste 3 years of my life. But you're going to turn 21 anyway. You know, you're going to age, you're going to grow up, and you can have more in the bank or less. If you like science, there's opportunity for you there, there's a good career for you there, and there is a subtle rebellion of keeping your own identity.